Alright, so here we are on the next day. We're going to get started on the head. This is the new used head. Pretty much came complete, which is pretty awesome. I've already broken down everything pretty loose. And underneath here we have the old head. That one's got everything in it. So what we're going to do is start off by taking everything out of this. We're going to drop it in the parts cleaner, clean it really well. When you take off all your cam caps, you want to make sure that you put them all accordingly to the corresponding where you took them off, because they're integrated to each, so yeah, let's clean this bad boy up and let's get going. Alright, so here we are steadily coming along. We got 4 more left. I put everything in order, even though I guess it's not really necessary. I'm not going to use them. Probably going to sell them though, so I'll just bag up the exhaust on one side, intake on the other side. The cams, however, I did make sure that I kept them all in order along with their little shims or whatever, so that's important. The head, you could tell I must have had some ugly oil going on in here, but I've already inspected it. Everything looks good. Time to douse this thing heavily. It's like my 3rd coat of degreaser and then 10-minute intervals, and hit it with the high pressure. So here we be right now, cleaning up the bottom of what used to be whatever gasket was on this thing. This 240 grit right here makes real quick work of it. Just don't keep it in one spot for too long. You don't want to burn there. But yeah, a lot better than doing the blade action. So let's finish. What's up, everybody? So here we are, day 3, day 4. I don't even know who's counting. Here in the little hatch. Still running good, by the way. A couple of hiccups, but running good nonetheless. So we are back here. I don't know where I left off in the video from yesterday, so I'll just be starting up from here. But basically, we got all the intake valves and retainers on there, along with the valve seals. So what we'll be starting is putting the valve seals on the intake side, and then I'll move over here to take them off. Take off the springs and retainers on this side. And then last, which is going to be like the most pain in the ass part, is putting the little clips in, just because of the tool that I use with the little force grip. It's just to get your little hands in between that little gap. It's a pain in the ass. And then I have some Brian Crower cams that are going to go on there. Can't forget your assembly lube. Very vital ingredients. But let's get started on that. I really like the way the head came out after degreasing it, cleaning it, and especially the bottom of it. It just came out really nice. So yeah, so let's continue the build, and hopefully we can get the head on by today. Valve lapping the seats, getting the best. All right, so time to prime the lifters, because the last thing you want is these things ticking when you turn your motor on. Sounds like a damn diesel car. So you gotta fully submerge it. This is just 1030 oil. And then I got this little metal deal here that you just poke it over the top. Here, I'll give you an example with this one. I'm gonna stick that in the head, right there in the head of it, and just poke it in and out. The little piston there will go in and out, and you'll see it start bubbling. And yeah, take it out, put it in the motor. If you turn it any other way from right side up, you're gonna have to prime it all over again. So let's get that going.
You ready?
Yeah, man. Open it up. Straight from a Juku.
Oh my God, how do we open this? Oh yeah, because we haven't opened it yet. That's right. Yeah. Do that.
Damn. Tomei spares no expense, even on their cardboard.
I bet nobody has ever seen one of these before.
Ain't nobody
at all.
seen
Like
one of these before.
not a single person on the
Dude,
planet.
this one's ordered from the same material Wolverine's freaking bones and shit. I think it's a 1.2. Let's get it put on. Here we are at the machine shop. Fitting. It's called the machine shop. Came on the 2 wheels. Got my cams in the backpack. So let's go in here and get these shits re-grinded, shall we? Probably take till next week, but what's going on? There it is. The place to be.